doing something really special. I am so excited about this. We're heading over to the inn at Christmas Place. And we're going to be staying there here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Now, you guys, first of all, you know I got to set this up properly here for you all. You know I got to just talk endlessly and make this the longest intro ever in 5 million years. It is the CrisTheGirl channel after all. So, first of all, doing the intro in the car because it's a little cold and kind of rainy outside. But second of all, happy November, everybody. It is officially November by the time you all see this video. Gonna release it on the 1st of November, so hope you all have a wonderful month, and I really hope you guys had just the best Halloween ever. Please let me know how it went for you all, if you did anything special. We're gonna be spending a bit of Halloween together in this video because as of the time of this recording, it is the 30th of October. So I know, we're staying at a Christmas-themed hotel in October. But listen, you guys, this particular hotel is really nice. Top rated. This is like the #1 rated hotel in all of Pigeon Forge. So it's been on my list for a while to check out. Plus, what a unique theme. How special is that? How cool is that to have a Christmas-themed hotel 24/7, 365? Like, that's pretty neat in and of itself. But with all of that also comes quite a hefty price tag. Not gonna lie to you guys, this is a not inexpensive hotel by any stretch of the imagination, especially depending on the time of year that you decide to come over here. And since we're heading into the holidays, you guys, it's really expensive, as you can probably imagine. You know, girls should have done this a lot earlier in the season, but here we are, everybody. Now, because we are staying in October, I got a discount, a special deal on it, heavily quotated there. And so, yeah, we're doing this in October. So sorry about it, everybody. More Christmas holiday things in the month of October. Here we are, everyone. We have arrived. But at least I'm not putting this video out till November, so there is that. So I just wanted to make that very clear up front for you all. So yeah, that is what we are doing today and tomorrow, everybody. We're gonna have a good old-fashioned hotel stay, sleepover sort of thing. If you're new here, welcome. Very, very happy to have you. I hope you enjoy the video. This is a whole entire channel, and if you like this sort of thing, specifically hotel stays and reviews and stuff like that, I've been extremely fortunate enough to have stayed at a decent amount of hotels, and some really amazing ones too. Like I've crossed off a lot off of my bucket list, which is really, really awesome. And I've documented my stays at all of those hotels. I have a whole playlist on my channel. If I remember, I will link it down below for you guys if you're interested in this sort of thing, or if you're interested in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, East Tennessee area in general. If you like the holidays, if you like spooky stuff in particular, it's a whole channel. You might find something that you like here, but I appreciate you clicking on this video at least, and again, I really hope that you enjoy it. So, thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I really hope that you enjoy it. Grab a snack, grab a drink, get comfy, get cozy, maybe put on the holiday pajamas, maybe get some hot cocoa, get snuggled up in your blankies, whatever it may be. This is going to be a fun, cozy trip, fun, cozy adventure. So thank you all again for watching, and yeah, let's go. And by let's go, I mean, let me show you what I got from Buc-ee's really quick. So I got some snacks. I figured this would be a great place to stop, get some snacks for our hotel sleepover and such. So I got a bag of popcorn, Buc-ee's brand popcorn, the white cheddar kind. Then I did get some of my staples. I got my chips. I got my cup of cheese. Also got an extra large sweet, or half and half tea rather, that I just realized the footage that I took was in slow motion of that, so I may just include that in there because it's kind of funny, but whatever. Also grabbed a Celsius just in case I feel like I need one. This is the kiwi strawberry kind. I picked up 2 things of waters, gotta stay hydrated. And then for the fun stuff, I saw a lot of things in there that were new to me. You know, I feel like Buc-ee's always is putting out new merch, new things inside of their stores, which, you know me, I'm a shopper. I appreciate that kind of thing. My wallet doesn't, but I do. And I saw they had a little Buc-ee's Warmie. It's one of those guys that you stick inside of the microwave and he gets all nice and toasty and you can cuddle up with him or whatever. So, and he smells too. He smells like lavender. And then finally, I did get a magnet because I'm thinking about starting a Buc-ee's magnet collection. I thought I would pick this one up for our local Buc-ee's here in Sevierville. We see a beaver in your future. We absolutely do. So that's everything that I got from Buc-ee's. Let's head to the hotel. I'm gonna go inside and check in really quick, but I thought we could kind of look around outside first. Look how beautifully it is decorated. I want to say that they are, obviously they're Christmas themed all year round, but I think they decorate for Christmas too, because I don't remember all of this stuff being here. I don't know. And they've got a nativity scene out here too. I don't know where the bumpin' music is coming from, but it's kind of funny. Also, there is a Mellow Mushroom right next door, which I thought was the case. So, I don't know. I may be getting a little pizza there later on. Okay, so walked out here towards the main intersection so we could get a good look at the sign and the big old Christmas tree that they got here. Very, very cool. It is also freezing. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try not to say that too much in the videos to come on this channel because I am originally from Florida, so I have very warm blood and it's so cold for me. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. But anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful hotel. I cannot wait to see the room. They have a bunch of different rooms, as you can imagine. Most hotels do. And each of the rooms, not like every single one individually, but each of the room types are decorated differently for Christmas. So some of them have like various garlands, some of them even have Christmas trees like ours is going to have, and this, that, and the other thing. Okay, I'm gonna head inside of the lobby now. And then the nutcrackers in front of the door. Wow. That's amazing. Wow, that was really cool. There's a whole like bell concert going on down here. So this is the first floor of the lobby. Just checked in, by the way. We're all set to go. I figured we'd pop down here really quick though. Look at this cool wreath. It's kind of creepy, not gonna lie. And then the very nice clerk said that there's gonna be a singing Santa concert here at 8 o'clock. And they do this every so often. It's not every single night, but since it's a Thursday night, as of the time of this recording, he's gonna be here, Santa! He's gonna do a little singing concert, so we'll try to catch some of that. But yeah, beautifully decorated. The little elf up there. Cute. And a big old reindeer. Oh boy. We can tag him in the photo too, look at that. Cool. Well, I'll be sure to do that, Mr. Reindeer. Very cute little touches in here. And obviously very big touches too. This is amazing. Oh, Mrs. Claus's kitchen over here. Yep, they're gonna have a breakfast in the morning. That is included with your stay. So we'll definitely get some breakfast. We're by the elevators. This is still the first floor, by the way. Hear the music. Ooh, there's Santa. Cool. Another nicely decorated Christmas tree. Very adorable. And looks like you can sit here and write some letters to Santa. That's perfect. Additionally, they do have a scavenger hunt going on here. Alright, we're gonna pop outside. Want to try to get this before it gets too dark. Obviously anything we miss I'll get on film tomorrow. And I'll show you the fireplace and where those bells were. The glockenspiel actually is what it is. I'll show you that later, but there's someone sitting right by the fireplace, so I don't want to disturb them. Unwillingly put them in the video, you know what I mean? So we'll finish the lobby later, but yeah, this is the inside, the courtyard area. Got a lot of fire pits out here, so that's really nice. Especially on a cold, kind of wet evening. Got fun little photo opportunities. Wow, this is a really big fire pit in here. And nice waterfall feature in the back. It's quite nice. And then, of course, across the street is the Christmas place, which we've been to several times on the channel before. We may or may not scamper across the street tonight or tomorrow and just do another once over of the Christmas store. We were literally just there like in July. I was checking out the Halloween stuff. Maybe it'll be on sale. I don't know. But, you know, I figure we might as well go check it out because it's probably not likely that I will be back for the rest of the 2025 season because you know it's going to be super, super busy. So, but yeah, lots of fire pits, photo opportunities, places to sit out here. Very nice. I don't think I have a room with a balcony, I'm pretty sure. All right, we'll check out the pool area. I don't know if yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. We're in. Okay, so into the pool area. You may or may not be able to guess that I am not going to be spending time out here. It's way too cold for that. But hey, maybe we'll come back in like July and do a Christmas in July thing next year. You never know. And they do have a Christmas in July event. I was looking online and they do special stuff in July. I think they do special stuff all year round, let's get real. But they do Christmas in July stuff here too. But anyway, we'll take a look. I want to say this pool area is new for the 2025 season, or at least, you know, at some point it was relatively new. Very cute. Lots of pool seating areas out here. Benches and such. This bridge is super cute. I like the Santa gnomes and the cute little waterfall there. Definitely would be a lot of fun for the youth, for the kiddos. Here's some fun little signs here as well. This is giving me Blizzard Beach vibes. If you know, then you know. Blizzard Beach over at Disney. Yeah, it's adorable. It's almost like a little lazy river going on here. That's pretty neat. And they've got a water slide. I will say this, it's kind of neat to be filming while it's cold out here at the pool, because I can actually get you all some decent shots of what the pool looks like. Usually there's people, you know, in here enjoying it and such, and I don't want to get them on camera again unwillingly. So there you go, guys, the pool. Go up on this bridge over here because there is a hot tub, which I did not consider. That might have been nice. Of course, eventually you have to get out of the hot tub, so there is that, but there is a hot tub. Look how cool that is. It's like a little grotto area. And we'll also completely empty. But they have an indoor pool too. It smells like chlorine. It smells good. And a hot tub. Once again, did not consider the fact that I could have gone in the hot tub. That's okay. We'll just have to remember for next time. We'll go say hello to Santa. Hi, Santa. He's welcoming you into the pool. All right, just walked out of the indoor pool area. They've got some vending machines in here. Towels. Another tree. This nice display here. The Christmas decor is immaculate, as you can imagine. Outdoor area on the second floor. Plenty of seating. You can sit out here, enjoy the view of Pigeon Forge. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, everyone, let's head inside. I'm gonna head to the room. Let's go check out the room, and then I'll go get my stuff. Okay. Hello, room. Look at that. We got a Christmas tree. This is so awesome. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the first look, obviously, when you first walk into the room. This is a 2-queen courtyard room. And this one in particular had a Christmas tree, so that is genuinely the reason why I booked it. I figured if we're staying at a Christmas themed hotel, might as well have a Christmas tree in the room. We'll check that out in a minute. So starting from over here, we have some cabinets, some closet space in here. We've got a laundry bag, we've got a ironing board, some more cabinetry up in here, so good amount of storage. And then right next door, it does have kind of like a little kitchenette sort of area. So we have a mini fridge. That's nice. More cabinet space down in here. And inside of here, we've got some coffee and tea. Cute little coffee maker, little Cuisinart little coffee maker. Oh, that's so cute. I kind of love that that's not one of the pod machines. There's an ice bucket here and a microwave, which is a nice feature to have. Oh, and then there's the safe. Also a very cute little wreath sitting over top of the kitchenette, and a welcome sign here. Thank you for choosing to stay with us. Breakfast is served 7 to 10. The souvenirs. So the souvenirs, there isn't a gift shop in here, and there isn't a restaurant either. There's just the breakfast that opens up at 7 to 10. But they did have a lot of souvenirs, and more importantly, they have ornaments, which, you know, if you know me and you know the channel, then you know I have to grab me an ornament. So we will be doing that, and you have to get them at the front desk area. Also, you can buy the pillows. The mattresses and the pillows here you can also purchase at the front desk, which is very, very interesting. Never heard of that before, but that is a thing. And they do indeed have quite a lot of gift baskets. I noticed that behind the front desk as well. So, and not just Christmas ones, but they had some Halloween ones in the back too. So I thought I thought that was really nice and adorable. And then here's the bathroom. So we've got a tub, shower, looks good. Here's the shampoo, conditioner, the soap. I see plenty of towels up here. And then, oh wow, this is big. Holy moly. Okay, nice big, try to step back here for you, and huge, wow, hi guys. Gigantic mirror, gigantic bathroom. This would be great for more than one person. It's just me this time around, but that's okay. We'll take up the space. And then of course there's some really cute Christmas touches in here. The poinsettias, I'm a big fan of. Very cute. Ever important tissues. More little amenities on this adorable Christmas little platter tray. I approve, I approve. There is a hair dryer too. I know that's important to some people. Okay, bathroom's great. Let's head out into the main area now. Oh goodness. Well, isn't it just so comfy, cozy, adorable? There's a fire on. Oh, all the vibes. Okay, so we've got a floor length mirror, and I love that the tree is right behind too, so you could get some nice selfies going this way with the tree in the background. Very cute. Good placement, someone was thinking. And then yeah, 2 queen beds here. Very eager to try out the beds because evidently they're super comfy. So we will do a bed test here. I see some tinsel. Listen, if there's going to be stuff on your bed, it should probably be little bits of tree. You know, I'm okay with that. This is the one place where we let that slide. But yeah, the pillows, look at that, so cute. Silent night. I certainly hope so. We will see. Very adorable. A wreath over top here as well. Very pretty. Nice lamp, phone, charging station, little drawer, and then yeah, the TV, and they've got the fireplace going on the TV, and some more cute little Christmas touches here. Very adorable, and then a lot more storage underneath that. Ooh, a blankie. May or may not be using that. I brought my electric blanket because it's, you know, cold. Okay, cool. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of storage. Very nice. Oh, look at that, guys. It's a DVD player, too. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, this is a very... How do I want to put this? It feels very 90s in here. It feels very 90s in here. And I am not personally mad at that. As a person who grew up in the 90s, and the 90s in particular, like my childhood, Christmas was the best. It was the best. It was my favorite holiday, favorite time of the year. So the fact that it's like kind of 90s in here, Christmas cozy and such, like all the nostalgia, all of the nostalgia, I am not mad at it. I really like it a lot. We will check out the Christmas tree in a second. Let's keep going here. So we have a desk and some chairs. Ooh, look at this. We got some snacks, some Hershey Kisses. That's very Christmassy. Thank you very much, Betty, for cleaning my room. I really appreciate that. Some nice guest comment thing in here. I'll be sure to fill that out for them. And then cute little tassels on their lamp here. We got some Christmas cardinals. Very nice. Another chair in the corner. And a lamp, floor lamp. Could do some reading. Okay, and then we got a window. And look at that, here's our view. So this is obviously the courtyard, and that's the view that we have. That's actually really dang neat. I legitimately, once again, got this room just for the tree. Just for the fact that it had a tree. And it was really neat too because the room that I was initially going to get was just this standard double queen that was a room. And I was looking at it for a while now. This is something that's been cooking in my brain for quite some time now. And then they started doing the deal, the discount that they were doing for the last week of October here. And so I was able to get this room, which is technically, I think, a bit of an upgrade. I think a lot because of the tree, you guys, because of the tree. This room, I think, is a little bit more of an upgrade. And I got it for less than I was about to spend for just the standard queen with no tree. So I feel like I got a deal. So, but once again, do not get it twisted. This was not an inexpensive room. This is not an inexpensive hotel by any stretch of the imagination. And I think that this goes beyond the holidays too. I think in general, you know, the hotels here in Pigeon Forge are pretty pricey, you know, because it's a touristy spot. So there's that. You got to consider all of that too. And you're in a pretty good location here in Pigeon Forge. There's a lot of stuff around you within walking distance, restaurants and coffee shops and gift shops and things like that. I imagine the trolley stops here too. I can only imagine if they don't stop here, they probably stop at the Christmas place, the big Christmas store. So something to consider, something to consider. And then of course, the obvious, it's adorable. It's an adorable hotel, unique theming, just a really cool thing. If you're here for the holidays, specifically to celebrate Christmas, or if you're here, I don't know, in March or whatever, and you just want a little bit of Christmas magic in your life, I certainly wouldn't blame you. This is an option. So here we are, guys. We're doing the thing. But all of that blabbering aside, yeah, here's the view. So again, I guess the whole thing that sparked this is I booked this because of the tree, but it's a courtyard view. So there's that to consider as well. So I think that this is kind of more of a perk about this room. Okay, and then finally, let's take a look at the tree here. This is a very beautiful tree. A lot of pretty decorations on there. Nice foliage and adorable little ornaments. Very cute. I have to wonder, like, I'm not advocating for this, but this is where my mind goes. How do they keep people from, like, taking things from the tree? Please don't do that if you're coming here. That's not very nice. So I got my stuff from the car. Got it all in one trip, which is nice. And I ordered some food from Mellow Mushroom. So I'm going to walk over there and, I don't know, maybe 5-ish minutes or so and go grab it. That's pretty cool, I have to say. Just reading through some of the hotel hints on the back here. So breakfast is served from 7 to 10, and the pool is open 8 to midnight. The indoor ones are open 24/7 though, so that's kind of neat. Cookies are available at the front desk from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., so we're definitely going to grab one of those. Complimentary coffee, and he also said apple cider, hot apple cider, is available at the front desk 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. They have fire pits outside, as we saw. The glockenspiel in the lobby plays from 9 to 9, which is a good thing because, you guys, holy crap, it's so loud. There's people that are still sitting right underneath that big old glockenspiel, right by the fireplace, and it's lovely in there. But wow, is it loud. I would have a migraine if that was me. Anyways, we've got the Yule log on. Also, there is a channel where Santa will come on, and kind of like Dolly Parton did at Heart Song, he'll give some stories, do some stories and sing and such. They have Christmas movies and board games at the front desk. That's kind of neat, and also neat because there is a DVD player here, so kind of curious as to what Christmas movies they have. Winter artwork by local artists is displayed on every floor throughout the hotel, so that's really neat, like that it's local artists. Only service animals are permitted, so no pets. And then the scavenger hunt, which we talked about, and also the letters to Santa. So there's a number of different fun, like little amenities and things going on here at the inn. Also, just comparing this to Heart Song because we were literally just there earlier this week. The video is out there if you want to see it. At Heart Song and the Dollywood hotels in general, they really do encourage guests to come and visit. Even if you don't have a hotel reservation, you can still go on the premises. You can get some food there, check out the gift shop, etc. I don't get those vibes here. I think that this is specifically for guests who have reservations. There's signs throughout the lobby and, you know, in the parking lot and things like that. So just bear that in mind if you're coming here to Pigeon Forge and you want to check this place out, walk in the lobby, stuff like that. I don't know. I'd say walk with confidence. Walk with confidence. And that's all I'll say about that. Okay, so here's what I got. Just a salad, and then I went pretty basic, you guys. I was still kind of full from Buc-ee's and such, so I didn't want too much, but I wanted something in my tummy. So I just got bread. Literally just got some bread. So, I don't know. Here we are, everyone. We're on vacation. Finished eating. It was delicious. Stuffed myself silly. We're gonna test the bed now. I wanna test the bed. I've been putting this off until after we ate. Santa will be playing downstairs in about 10 minutes, but we'll go check it out, you know, later. We don't need to be there right at 8. And also took the makeup off because y'all, the dry air, even though it's been raining like nonstop here in Knoxville, the dry air and cold air is like destroying my skin. So I took my makeup off. Okay. We're gonna test out the bed. Bed test. Already put Buc-ee on here. Scooch over, Buc-ee. Okay. Ooh, yes. Oh. Ooh. I'm like sinking into the bed. Obviously, I will let you all know tomorrow morning how I slept, but I have a feeling we're gonna be good. There's not too many beds that I've met that I didn't like. Let's just say that. But this is definitely very, very comfy. All right, we're gonna head out and check out the singing Santa. Again, can hear him from the room, so let's go see what it's all about.
There's Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vix. Then you got Comet and Cupid. And there's Donner and Bliss. But I bet you know who is the most famous reindeer of all? Who is it? Right. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to like to call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join any reindeer game. Because we all need to remember that it doesn't matter who we are, what age we are, somebody's watching. Oh, you better watch out. Better not pout. Better not pout. I'm telling you what. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's taking a lift, checking it twice. I'll find out who's on tonight. Santa Claus is coming to town. Better not pout. I'm telling you what.
Look at this, guys. Watching a show called Tennessee Life, and they're doing a Halloween special. And they're doing a little segment on Frightworks, which Tampa Jay is at right now as we speak. So if you haven't seen that video yet, you should go check it out. I definitely want to check out Frightworks. Drove past it the other day. That's pretty cool. Also, got my sugar cookie. And the singing Santa was adorable. Glad to see a packed house for the singing Santa. Very, very cute.
Usually it starts with kind of the first of the year, around January, and we sit down and we start brainstorming. We try to figure out.
Cookie is good. All right, so I think it's time to wind down for the night. Get the PJs on, get nice and comfy. I gotta change my AC because it was just on, so I still have my coat on. But I had plans and ideas of like I was gonna wear my Christmas long sleeves and things like that, get a little extra festive, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, you guys. It's October, and it goes against everything in my being to put on the Christmas whatever when Halloween is literally tomorrow. So I couldn't do it. But I did bring a few things. I figured maybe pajamas. I could do pajamas. So first of all, I brought a book to read. Gonna cozy up and continue reading my Golden Girls book. We bought this together on the channel a little while ago, and look at that. About halfway through it. It's cozy, it's cute, it's funny. I'm really enjoying it. So brought my book, and I do have my Ginger Dead socks, my slippies. So we'll put these on. Those are from Five Below last year, and they need to be washed. I got like leaves on them and stuff. Okay, outfit for tomorrow. There we go. So I brought my new PJs with me that we got from Old Navy just a few weeks ago, actually. And then a Halloween pajama top. So I'm gonna change, see you in a minute. There we go, we're all set. We're a mismatch. Uncoordinated, but that's kind of how I roll when it comes to pajamas. So we're all set. I'm gonna get situated in here. We're gonna get comfy cozy and relax for the rest of the evening. Okay, everyone, I think it is time to go to sleep. It is quite late now. Well, it's 11 o'clock. It's late for me, okay? One more hour, less than 1 hour until Halloween. Happy Halloween once again, everyone, even though, again, by the time you all see this, it will be November. So anyways, it's so weird. We're talking about Christmas, and yet we're talking about Halloween. I'm staring at a Christmas tree all evening, and Halloween's tomorrow. I don't know. This was a weird idea, but we're here, we're doing it. So anyways, I'm gonna enjoy the bed. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and I will see you all tomorrow. Everybody, it is officially Halloween. Happy Halloween. Merry Christmas, whatever. Clearly just woke up not too terribly long ago, took my shower, and let's start from the beginning here. Slept very well. The bed was very comfy. The pillows were very comfy. It's, again, like such an interesting concept to me that you could actually buy these very same mattresses and pillows. Get your bag, the inn at the Christmas place, whatever. But yeah, so that's an option. But it was a very comfy sleep all in all. And yeah, I just slept very well. I don't really know what else to say. Got up this morning, took my shower. The shower is fantastic. It was a nice, good water pressure, very hot water. So 2 big thumbs up. The towels, wonderful, nice, big, fluffy towels. Not the thin, like sandpapery ones. So very good. One of the better shower experiences I have had at a hotel, I will say that. So breakfast is from 7 to 10 here, and it's downstairs on the first floor in Mrs. Claus's kitchen. So I headed out the door. I decided not to get breakfast. Like, I didn't get any food because, to be so perfectly, maybe too honest with you all, the times that I have had breakfast at my hotel stays, I have not felt very good for the rest of the day. It hasn't done me any favors, let's just say that. So I'm kind of not doing that anymore. So I just wanted to get some coffee, you know what I mean? Something to get me out the door here. So anyways, headed downstairs, and Mrs. Claus was there sitting in front of the big old tree. She was chatting with some of the guests, a lot of the kids downstairs, and adults too. Actually, a lot of people were dressed up in their Christmas pajamas, which is just really adorable. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Could have wore my pajamas down there, oh well. And then there was a person there checking people in, so making sure that you had an actual hotel reservation so you could go in and get the free breakfast and drinks and all of that good stuff. So I just told her that I just wanted to just get some coffee, so I was just able to pop on in. I mean, obviously I am registered guest here, so I could have got food. But anyway, just throwing that out there. If you're a layman off the street, don't go in expecting Mrs. Claus's breakfast. They're not having it here. So it was pretty much like, I don't want to say a typical hotel breakfast spread, but it had all the usual suspects in there, you know, the toasts and the muffins and things like that. It's pretty busy, so I wasn't able to get like the best visuals ever. I think they had some donuts. They had hot apple cider. They had coffee, of course. They had teas and water and juice and things like that. They also had a custom omelet bar that I do remember from the website, and I can hear the person in the back taking orders for the custom omelets. I think you could just get like just plain eggs and stuff like that too. They had a waffle maker. Pretty much all of the standard hotel breakfast item things were inside of that room. So that was pretty cool. It's such a beautiful, beautiful hotel. I'm telling you, if you like Christmas, this is the place for you. And then yeah, so I got my coffee here. This is the their special coffee, the Inn at Christmas Place coffee. And y'all, it's really good. It's really good. I did put like a little bit of creamer in there, which I try to avoid, but I said, what the heck, I'll just put a little bit in there. And it's so good. So I might have to buy, I think you can buy the coffee at the front desk. So I think I'm going to get the coffee, and I'm definitely going to get an ornament at the very least. So I think this is the plan for today. First of all, I got to take it easy on my skin, you guys. Like it's hurting. It's hurting. So I'm going to do some probably minimal makeup here. But we'll head out the door. I've got almost everything like kind of packed up already. And we're gonna leave the car here and we're gonna walk across the street and head over to the Christmas place. I figure let's do like a little bit more of a tour of that store so you can see what's going on there for 2025. And then we will wrap this video up, but I'm gonna start another video, some Halloween clearance shopping. And I think that's just gonna be one big old video spanning over a couple of days. So I'm gonna get started on that because I want to hit up some stores while we're here in Pigeon Forge, you know, on Halloween. We might as well do some Halloween clearance shopping, and I'm just gonna focus on the Halloween stuff and not the holiday Christmas stuff. So it's just Halloween clearance, obviously looking for Joanna Parker, but besides that, we're just doing we're just doing Halloween in the Halloween clearance video, and you guys are gonna see that later. Okay, everyone, I think it's time to say goodbye to the Inn at Christmas Place and to this really awesome room. Had a wonderful time. Comfy, cozy, nostalgic, unique. Definitely unique. Overall positive experience. I'm gonna give my final thoughts later at the end of the video, but for now I'll just say had a really great time, and dang, that coffee is good. Good. I got another cup, another fresh hot cup for the road, and the goods are secured. Let me show you what I got. So I got a bag of the Christmas coffee, cozy Christmas coffee, you guys. Holy crap, this is so good. I thought maybe it would have like the notes or whatever like on the back, because I can't quite describe what it is, like what the flavors are, but it's so good. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing, but it does say that this comes from Kennedy's Coffee in Strawberry Plains, Tennessee, which is just kind of right down the road from here. So I'm so excited. Got the coffee, and then the ornament that I got is this guy here. I wanted one with like a picture of the lodge on there, and I thought that this was really pretty, or the inn, whatever. And it is just a beautiful sunshiny Halloween day over here at the Pigeon Forge at the inn at Christmas Place. Nice to see the sun and the blue sky again. It's been a while. I think the clouds are rolling in later today, but that's all right. For now, we're gonna enjoy the weather, take a nice little stroll across the street to the Christmas Place. I'll say this about the Christmas Inn. It's a great location, like I was saying last night. And you're right here in Pigeon Forge, you know. There's a lot of different things that you can walk to, restaurants, all that good stuff. I already said that yesterday, but Really kind of puts it in perspective now that we're boots on the ground doing the thing, you know. Take a look at some of the Christmas decorations outside of the Christmas place. I like the moose, the light up moose, that's really cool. The first time we ever visited here was in November, and oh my gosh, it was so busy. It was insane. And then when we were here in July, it wasn't bad at all. Which, you know, go figure, obviously. But I'm just saying that to say, if you're coming here to visit, try to do it in the off season, which is why we're here. Oh, and you see the little bears and the sky lifts? That is so cute. It is a whole complex out here as well. They have a Mrs. Claus's bakery. They have a spot where you can visit Santa, meet with Santa. Okay, here we go. Gonna head inside. Ooh, they're doing a yellow tag event, up to 50% off. Okay, gonna check out the miniature section. Halloween! Again, we were just looking at this the other day. Well, it feels like just the other day. It was July. It was July. They have some 2025 pieces in here. They've got the Alien Airspace and Museum one. I just checked the price. It's $160, so it is a little bit cheaper than what they were selling at Michael's. You know, at full price it was like $200 or whatever. I don't know, guys. And then they have the Nightmare Video store too. They still have the aquarium. Let me check the price on this. It's $100 for the aquarium. All right, guys. Well, we did some damage at the Christmas place. Holy moly, I got some stuff. But they have really good things for my vintagey, almost said Halloween, I wish, once again, my vintagey Christmas theme that I'm doing in one of my rooms this year. So I got some stuff for it. And we're doing this inside of the car because there's all manner of noises going on outside right now at the Christmas place. They're doing some maintenance and lawn work and all of that good stuff. So we're in here where it's at least a little bit more quiet. So they had these really cute little box trees in there, and this is what the box looks like. Very adorable, very vintage-esque. So I grabbed 3 of them. They were not the most expensive things ever. So that's why I grabbed 1, let alone 3. Clearly, and hopefully it was obvious by the footage in there, it's not, a lot of stuff in there is rather expensive. Let's just say it how it is. It's very expensive. So when you find something that isn't that expensive and is reasonable, it's like, oh wow, okay, that's a nice surprise. Here's the red one that I picked up. This has Santa on there. It says Merry Christmas. And then finally I got a silver one, and this has like a little deer on there. Also says Merry Christmas. And then with every purchase this year, apparently they're doing a free ornament, which is nice. It's the least they could do, quite frankly. But it says the Christmas place on there. How about that? So that's really cool. We got 2 ornaments today, marking the occasion. Perfect. I saw this ribbon being used and decorated throughout the little vintage section that they had, and I thought that it was really, really cute. So I got a spool of the vintage looking ribbon. It's got the Santa on there. I think it's really adorable. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I figured we'll figure something out. We'll get crafty with it. And then finally, I did pick up some Spooky Town pieces. So I got the water tower guy. Thought that this was really cool. It says Spooky Town on there. Then I splurged a little bit and I decided to get the Spooky Town Express. I think it's really adorable. It's got a horse-drawn pumpkin carriage there. It says Spooky Pumpkin Express up at the top. Got a pumpkin guy driving it, some skellies hanging out the back. So really cute. So I thought, you know what, let's add to Spooky Town a little bit so we can set these up today maybe. I don't know, that'd be a fun Halloween activity, but I'm not gonna put that in this video. I will put it in a separate video if we do that. So, okay everybody, that is it. I about drove away and didn't even give kind of my final thoughts on the inn at Christmas Place. Did a whole outro and everything, but let's rewind this here. So I really enjoyed my stay. I really did. It was a lot of fun. It was super cute and cozy, nostalgic. All of the Christmas decorations inside of there was so beautiful and so well done and just very like magical and whimsical. All the amenities that they had in there were really cool too. I like the singing Santa and the glockenspiel, like just really neat. And I could see myself as a child just absolutely loving that place and just thinking it was so magical and like awesome. You know, Santa and Mrs. Claus are there and it's all Christmassy, and it would have been really cool as a kid. Obviously it was cool as an adult too, but I just imagine like having that brain of a child, the heart of a child, and just being like so like, wow, this is really cool. So it seems to me that the main clientele, if I had to guess and make sort of an educated guess from what I've seen and experienced and such, I would say this hotel is great for families and great for older people perhaps. And I don't know how many people my age who don't have kids are going to want to sign up for this, specifically paying the amount that you have to pay to stay here. Because wow, it is, once, I cannot stress this enough, it is not inexpensive. It is a pretty penny to stay at the inn at the Christmas Place. So you really have to like keep that in mind. Is it going to be worth it to you? I don't like doing is it worth it videos on my channel because that doesn't make any sense to me. What's worth it to me isn't worth it to you, isn't worth it to the next person. So you have to make your own educated guess on that. I can't tell you that at all. I can just say for me personally, I don't know if I am clamoring to stay here again. I would love to stay here again. I'd have no qualms with that whatsoever. But considering the price point of it all, there's so many other hotels, you know, that I want to try out here in Pigeon Forge, and a lot more that are more budget friendly-ish. You know, I use that in heavy quotations because it is a touristy area after all. So how budget friendly can it really be? But like, let's just say this, if we're gonna do comparisons, because we literally were just at Heart Song, Dollywood's Heart Song the other day, like earlier this week with my parents. I didn't stay there physically, but my parents did, and I was able to check out the room and all of that stuff. Video's out there if you want to watch it. That stay for that stay was roughly around-ish, sort of, the same price as the inn at Christmas Place. And if I'm going to choose between the two, I'm staying at Heart Song. Probably 100% of the time, to be so perfectly honest with you. I think Heart Song is just a absolutely gorgeous, and this is a gorgeous hotel too. They're both gorgeous hotels. but they're different. They have different things going on for them, this, that, and the other thing. But I think if I had to pick one, I would totally go with Heart Song, personally. Now again, you know, the inn at Christmas Place, it's right here smack in the middle of Pigeon Forge, more or less. The island is right down the street. There's a lot of stuff within walking distance, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Location is important, but I'm literally looking at 4 hotels right in front of me right now. There's a Hilton over there, there's a Hampton Inn. I don't know what that is, and I don't know what that is, but there are hotels all across here, all along the strip of Pigeon Forge. So you have a lot of options here. So I think really you're paying mostly for the whimsy of it all, for the fact that it is all decked out in Christmas decor. And again, they have a lot of amenities. It's just a cool, unique themed hotel, and there's nothing wrong with that. Once again, I thoroughly enjoyed my stay. I had a great time. Would stay again if the opportunity ever arose, but it's just the price point, you know. It's just the price point that like keeps coming back to my brain. So that's just my thoughts there on all of that. Had a wonderful time overall. Very, very happy and blessed to have been able to stay here and share it with you all. I hope you all had a great time and enjoyed the video. And yeah, okay, so I'm going to wrap this up again for a second time. Thank you all for watching once again. Hope you all enjoyed it. Have so much content coming up here, y'all. November is crazy with content. We have a lot of Christmas holiday events going on here in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and East Tennessee in general. So I'm hoping to head up like a number of those. I'm very excited about it. Want to explore, you know, continue to explore my new hometown here. So we're gonna be doing that. Of course, we have Christmas decor shopping, although y'all, again, like at this point, it's window shopping. Stop buying things, Cris. We're good, we're done. I don't need anything else. So the restraint, we've got to practice restraint. So Christmas decor, window shopping, we'll continue doing that too. And decorating. My goal, my hope is to decorate the whole house for Christmas in November. So we'll see if that happens, but we're gonna get started on it for sure. And so that means, unfortunately, Halloween has to be taken down. So that's gonna be a whole thing too. We're gonna get organized and cleaned and all of that good stuff. Nice fresh start for the holidays and such. So we'll do that together too. And yeah, just a lot of content, guys. We got a lot of stuff coming up here. So stay tuned. I appreciate you all so much. Happy Halloween out there. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy end of 2025. We're coming up on the end here. And yeah, again, lots of content coming up here really soon. Really appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye, everyone. Halloween Town. Happy Halloween, Tampa Jay.
Happy Halloween, CrisTheGirl.
You having a good day today?
I am. It's been a beautiful day.
Yes.
The nicest day we've had weather-wise in a long time, and it's all coming to an end.
I know,
it's
it's sad. I'm sad. Yeah.
But you did a lot of Halloween content this year.
Yep, so did you.
Yeah.
What you said in your video.
Tonight will be my 38th haunted attraction. Over 213 walkthroughs as far as haunted houses.
Yeah, that's amazing. So we both we're sad to see Halloween come to an end, but we worked hard.
Now you can
we worked hard.
Enjoy Halloween Town.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen this in a while. I just noticed that the mom is April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Now it's Treehouse of Horror time. It's about 9:20 right now on Halloween. We had a number of trick-or-treaters. I'm so excited. I think they're done for the night, though. We got rid of a lot of candy, so that was really cool. Just a really, really awesome Halloween all around. And yeah, just watching Treehouse of Horror, editing the video, wrapping it up here, everyone. So again, happy Halloween, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye, everyone.